Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I hope you're having a great day in Jesus. Hendrickson Publishing, sent to us by a viewer, Bracco Rubino, thank the Lord for him, to pass out. This is a giant print verse reference King James. One of the things that makes this unique is it is a smaller Bible in King James Version. So we're going to take a look at it. The Hendrickson brothers, I think one was 19, one was 21 or 22 when they started this, comes in this nice leather flex, stitched. They're making these polyurethane or petroleum-based covers that last. They're so much better than regular imitation leathers. Here's what the spine looks like. They'll normally have some decoration on the front, and that is for you to grip because it can get very slippery. Believe it or not, it does come with one ribbon marker and decorative head and tail bands. Gorgeous decorative head and tail bands. Very nice gold edging as well. Extremely nice. The ribbon marker, it's a thin ribbon marker. It's not one of the large ones, but it fits this Bible really well. The thing about this Bible is it's combining size and print size. Ribbon marker is about 2.5 inches. Looks like it's one of these 1/16 of an inch. Is that what it is? Thick. Let me just see if I can measure that. Is that okay? So that's 0.125, so it's 0.06. But man, this feels good. It has Holy Bible on the front. Feels good in your hand. Let's see if it's got any kind of introductions. It does not have introductions to the Bible. It does have the epistle dedicatory in there. Let's see if it lays flat in Genesis. It does not, which I haven't broken this Bible in either, which is normally the sign of I do see signatures in there. I don't think it's Smith's sewn. Lays flat there. Somebody was telling me the other day you can glue and have Smith's sewn. A lot of busyness on the page. A moderate amount of ghosting. I wouldn't say it's terrible amounts of ghosting. Pretty consistent print. Each chapter does have like a, and as I say that, then I turn to a page. It does. Many of the chapters have a, summary of the chapter in one line, and sometimes there are actually inside the chapter other summary headings, and the headings very deep, dark. You can kind of probably see and pick up the ghosting. Verse reference is extremely easy to use. I love verse reference Bibles because it's right there. You're not trying to figure out a center column or look at the bottom or look at the side column, anything like that. It is just there for you. I did want to show you this too, kind of how the end pages look. I thought that was a nice touch. Really nice touch. But it looks like a 12-point print. What this reminds me of is any of you that back in the day had an old Holman Bible. It doesn't have, by the way, like a give to, presented to page, presentation page. Holman and Nelson used to be the leaders in handy-sized giant prints. And this reminds me of the old Holman. It's actually thinner. Now the Holman may have had slightly larger print and slightly easier to read print, but this price point's really good. I'm not sure the total price point. You could look it up on cbd.com or christianbook.com is what it is. CBD is what I call it. Now CBD oil's everywhere now, and I'm like, so I'll look up CBD and it gives me all this cannabis. I'm like, no, Christian Book Distributors. The red lettering is fantastic, very easy to read, excellent, easy to read. Let's see what it says for references for Acts 2:38. Let's see, since we're right here on it. It says go to Luke 24:47. Yes. Acts 8:12. Yes. Acts 22:16. Yes, I like that. Let's see what the references are to 1 Timothy 2:9. Let's see what that says. We're talking about the end of verse references. There are none in 2:9, are none in 2:10. Okay, so that's that. Now let's see what it's got at the back. It's going to have key Bible promises, harmony of the gospel, miracles of the Old Testament, parables of the Old Testament, which I really like. And then miracles of the New Testament, parables of the New Testament, Old Testament prophecies of the Passion, and then a concordance. And we'll take a look at that. Let's just see here this presentation page. It is red letter in Revelation, which I think it's Cambridge maybe was one of the first ones, or maybe the first one that started taking out red letter in Revelation, because they said the words of God in red letter while he was here on earth. We'll turn you over to the concordance. You can see it's an extremely nice concordance, not large print per se, but for concordance, it's really good print. Excellent print, as a matter of fact. Obviously, if you did large print, it would make the Bible larger. Laws of physics still apply even to the Bible, but not necessarily in the Bible, because the creator of the laws of physics does things in the Bible. One thing that was unmentioned, absolutely beautiful but small map section. But when I say beautiful, it is bright and it is colorful. It is nice. And got about all the maps you'd ever want to have in there. Not sure if it's got the children of Israel going through the Red Sea or around the Red Sea, which I've never been quite sure why they would not do that accurately, but so often they don't. But yeah, the maps are just really good. Yes, of course, they could not have the nation of Israel going through the Red Sea. Maybe a little bit at the tip of the Gulf of Aqaba. That's good. Let's see if we can measure the print size on this thing. It's bigger than 9. It's bigger than 10. It looks about 11. Now, where this thing is going to shine, 11 clear, computerized, clear type print. And look at this, only about 8.6 inches tall. That is unbelievable. In just a moment, I'm going to do a quick comparison with my Cambridge large print, which doesn't have verse references. It's just text only. So you can see that it is about 5.5 inches, maybe slightly more than that wide, 5.5 inches wide. But look at the thickness. I mean, this thing is eminently carryable, incredibly carryable. So let's do a couple other things. I'm going to look in the middle, make sure I didn't miss any study things in the middle. I don't think I did. Nope, no study things in the middle. And then the comparison with the Cambridge. It's actually smaller than my Cambridge large print by about 1/16 of an inch at the top, if I had to guesstimate, and maybe 1/8 of an inch on the side. Probably just about the same width. Now let's look at the print size comparison here. Readability. The Cambridge large print, combining readability with a great size Bible, if you just want the pure milk of the word, the pure text, it's probably the best combination. Very little ghosting. This edition has been used, let me just tell you that. But now you're going to pay for it too. It's going to be, $80 thereabouts. Whereas this one is not going to be nearly that much and going to be very high quality. So the Hendrickson Reference Edition Giant Print. Let me see the official name of it, if I can. Hendrickson, 20th printing, 2017. Designed by Blue Heron Bookcraft, Battleground, Washington. Printed in China by R.R. Donnelly. Pray for Donnelly. They look like they're going out of business, and that would be a tragedy, judging by their stock. But it just says Holy Bible King James Version. I'm looking for an official title. But I would guess it's just hand-sized giant print. So imitation leather has the ISBN. God bless. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.